Hey fellow agents, this is Agent Smith and we're going to be playing Space Quest 1, as you can see here. I'm going to go ahead and let this intro roll through. I was like, hey, wait a minute, everything working? Yeah, everything's working. Actually got it to stretch out nicely for once. Normally I have trouble getting this to work. I'm gonna eat food. Ken Williams is Roberta Williams' husband and co-owner of Sierra. I don't think I've ever seen the VGA. This is the VGA version, by the way, of the Space Quest series. I'm gonna do my best to try to get mods and other versions to get the graphics better for us out throughout these series. But this will be the new series that we're going to be running. This is basically the story of Roger Wilco, a space janitor, and his quest through life to become a great captain. I want to say this one originally came out in the early 90s, maybe late 80s, mid 90s. They remade it. A whole lot of Star Trek and Star Wars referencing to it. Highly entertaining in that respect. I think this was the first one that my dad would let me play when I was a kid. Was not very happy with me messing around with, say, Leaf Suit Larry and games like that, so. Either way. Yeah, a spaceship coming in. Must be the Sariens, since the name of this is the Sarien Encounter. Our ship looks like a turkey. The Arcata. As we join our story, the crew of the Arcata is returning home to Xenon after a successful mission developing the star generator. Exhilarated by their accomplishments, they are oblivious to the fact that a sinister craft approaches rapidly from behind. Definitely a sinister craft. This episode, man, I tell you, it's going to have to be, like, I'm going to try to get off this ship. I do remember you have about 15 minutes to escape this ship, and it's not easy. The control system is not intuitive. So hopefully I won't have all the little graphical glitches I usually have in these type of things, but we'll see. Looks like everything is squished and stretched for you. You're startled by the sound of an alarm. Breaking through it, the intercom crackles with the frightening voice of a technician shouting that the Arcadia has been boarded by unknown intruders. The transmission ends abruptly in a soundstorm of white noise, soon overtaken by the cold din of silence.
The threat sequence is engaged.
You hear the overly cheerful voice of the ship's computer say what she just said. Alright, so I'm gonna get moving. This place is also being attacked, obviously, from the video from before. Oh, come on, arrow keys. There you go. Man, I tell you. Try to use the arrow keys in combination because weirdly it doesn't let me click off the edges of the screen very well. I squish it out just a little bit. It messes up the size ratio a little on mine, so that's why I just leave it where it's at. I think that fixes it. Either way, not gonna risk dying here. Let's go check out that body there. And don't waste time. Now that I think about it, I shouldn't be worried about screen adjusting. The only thing I don't like about this in there is that you can't, arrow keys. Arrow keys don't move unless you have the move cursor up. It's so weird. Oh well. You hear footsteps. You gotta stay off the floors that they're on as much as possible. If you're on their floor at that time, then you're gonna be out of luck. So those guys are definitely gonna kill you. You search Jerry's body and find a key card. And this is where the security systems. This is all these games had a manual-based security system in them. We're gonna go check out top floor. You hear footsteps. So I need to move quick because, yeah, they'll end up entering the area I'm in. This is the operation console, the data archive unit. That is a CRT and a chair. Sorry, that cartridge is reserved. Please check again later. Oh, okay. So we need something from here. What is this? The door opens. A man you recognize as one of the head lab scientists stumbles into the room. He appears to be in serious need of some abdomen filler. He got shot in the abdomen. After only a few steps, he hits the floor with a disconcerting thud. Bleeds out. It's pointing to something. He's, I think, exactly who we need. His lips move. The star generator is in danger. The Arcata is under attack. You'd better get off this scow if you value your life, Wilco. Just before his systems cease all function, short of a decay, he looks over toward the shelves full of cartridges and utters, "Stars!" With one last gasp, his lifeless form slumps to the floor. Okay. So that's a security measure to using this, which is their way of making sure you've bought a legal copy of this. But these old games are all done on GOG and other sources like that. I'm going to keep this screen like this for a second as I look up what STARS' code is in the manual. So it looks like this. My phone is like so far away. Triple line for this one. This code will change. This code will change every single time I play this.
Till detonation.
Holy crap. Took me 5 minutes to go through that sequence. Jeez. Alright. Cartridge found. Now retrieving. Beetle-loon. Let's look. The cartridge from Arcata's data archive. Keycard fits an electronic lock someplace in Arcata. And I got 3 buckazoids. So rich. Alright, let's get moving. I'm gonna go back down to that black door that was previously seen. Hopefully we won't have too many encounters with the Sariens on board our ship. You hear footsteps. Yes, yes. Trying to get into the thing quick. Aha! Smarter than you. Failing to notice anyone or anything in the room, the Sarien guards decide to check elsewhere. Way to go, Roger. I'm a space janitor, by the way. Is the reason why I came out of that closet in there. Yet another crewman's motionless body reduces the shine of the floor wax. Huge. Hugh doesn't look so too neat and clean with his lungs hanging out like that. The lifeless body of Randy, one of the lab technicians, lies sprawled at your feet. Those laser blasts are nasty. You can't distinguish one exposed organ from another. Flicker in there. You find a small but heavy device affixed to the base of the star generator platform. It appears to be magnetic. That must be how the aliens upset the force field protecting the unit. Hopefully that'll come in handy for me. Alright, let's try to get off of this ship before it's too late. There should be an exit somewhere on this bottom floor. Takes the time to look. You hear footsteps. I don't have time for footsteps. This is Stuart, one of your crewmates. He appears to be non-functional. You used to be a kid hit him. You used to kid him about. You used to kid him about it when he was alive, but now it's true. You hear footsteps. Quick, quick, quick. Oh man. Thankfully, they actually have come to a stop. There we go. If they come to a stop, then you're out of luck. Alright, hopefully we won't hear footsteps. A pair of viewing ports protrude from the materials testing chamber. This monitor gives a readout about the ship status. Only the lab scientists should really know or knew exactly what it monitored. Can't use them? Okay. Let's keep moving. We ain't got time to think too much on this. That's a big mouse. Here we have a nice chunk of floor space dedicated to a cursor control device named after an annoying rodent. What were they thinking? On the screen is some green dude you've never seen the likes of. He seems to be talking. The audio is out of this area of the ship. You hear footsteps. Crap. Boom. Aliens observe their handiwork briefly before looking for others to process in similar fashion. Bum. As you lie on the floor in a smoldering carbo-gelatinous heap, you just can't help but wonder why you bothered getting up this morning. Okay, let's try this again with less dying, hopefully. We gotta find a space that we can hide. I know this is stupid, but this is the logic of these kind of games. Let's see if I can stand right here. Yep. The logic of a video game. Alright. The architects must have had have been low on oxygen when they came up with the design scheme for this compartment. It's a giant tribute to an ancient but still functional controller device. Sorry, it's just a incredible facsimile and not capable of functioning. Alright, let's keep walking. Maybe there's more. Hopefully they won't appear on us again. Oh boy, that's shaking. Also, it took me longer to get the guy to come out this time around, so I ended up having actually more it took more time to get everything done. Like, he took forever to show up to give me the word, and it was different again. The elevator requires a key card to enter, which I happen to have. You slide the key card into the slot, and the lock releases with a satisfying click, and the elevator doors slide open. I think we have to get a suit in here. Yes. The spacesuit hangs in the closet. Helmet sits on the top shelf. Spacesuit. I already said that. Haha. My spacesuit. Now we are ready to go. Well, almost ready to go. What the heck is this thing? The button above the rectangular object and above the rectangular object below. Before I do anything, I'm gonna save this. Okay. You notice some sort of gadget in the drawer. Got a gadget. Ooh. Gadget. There's some sort of gadget. You're not sure what it does exactly, but it has a switch. Press the switch. Switch the gadget on. Switch the gadget off. Okay. Alright, let's open these doors. I don't know if I have to use this panel to do it, but we're running short on time for this. No controls on this panel is populated only by gauges and readouts. We'll try this door then. Yes. Some alien anchor being is broadcasting a message about stolen star generators.
5 minutes till destination.
I'm moving. You don't need that right now. Let's put my seatbelt on. And look at these controls, because I don't think I've ever flown a ship in here before. There's a power button for the escape pod. The button is not to be pushed at any time. This is the auto nav button. When operative, excuse me, it allows the pod to navigate to the closest habitable planet. Bloop. Option works better with the power on. Yes, it would, huh? Power on. The glutton for punishing me kind of wants to know what's going to happen if I press the center button. You'll need to leave the launch bay first. Okay. You slide the throttle forward and can feel the Arcata start to shake. Ooh, just in time. I didn't really have my auto nav on. Okay. Now let's see what happens. I have a feeling you shouldn't have pressed that button. Right into the medieval times. It's like Ash versus Evil Dead now. I'm guessing I didn't survive that. Ouch. I think you've got some serious organ damage here. All of them, of course, could be easily replaced in the time period from which you just arrived. However, a quick scenery check reveals that you are now in the Dark Ages. The only transplant you'll get here, from carcass to spit over flame. As you draw a few final lungfuls of oxygen through your newly acquired sucking chest wound, you gleefully notice your final resting place is near beautiful Nottingham Castle, universally renowned for its inclusion in Sierra's Conquest of the Longbow. Another game in the series. That one's a long one. I might have to do it one day, but man, that's going to be a long game. Oh my goodness. You're shocked to hear some highly inflammatory language making its way into your auditory canals. Must be some uncivilized ruffians in the nearby pub. Well, you're dead again. We even warned you not to push that button. You have no one to blame but yourself for having to sit through a plug for another fine Sierra product. Maybe you'll follow directions next time. Thanks for playing and all that stuff. Anyway, I'm going to end this episode here, but we're going to actually pop back in right before I press that button. We're going to see where we are, but we see where we can go, or auto-nav this thing to the nearest inhabitable planet, and check that out. So, hope you guys are enjoying this, and if you are, I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Hey, fellow agents, don't forget to like and subscribe by clicking the button in the center of the screen. You can also find the last video by clicking the button to the left, and you can take a look at some of the other stuff I've done by clicking the button to the right. Hope you enjoyed the video, and have a good day.